I just absolutely hate hearing my voice on video. Maybe it sounds amazing to you, but basically I'm doing this for DemonTHON. DemonTHON is obviously a cause you all know about. You've heard plenty about it throughout chapter. If you were in chapter last year, Erica Diaz went on and on about it, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. So I am on the core committee. I'm the director of partnership, so it's become even nearer and dearer to my heart, and it's just the most amazing cause. And believe me, I know that it can get a little annoying, and you hear about it all the time, and sometimes it's just too much. But just look up miracle stories online. And when you see a little 5-year-old who has to carry an oxygen tank around, or a baby that is the size of your hand, you realize that this is a really amazing cause, and it's bigger than just you and me, and it's bigger than DemonTHON. You're really doing this to help kids that don't have the opportunity to stand or run around. They might not be able to go to college one day, but with your help and your support and standing for 24 hours and the funds you raise, they potentially could. And I know it means so much to me and everyone else who's on the committee and every morale director that is a Chi Omega for you to do it. We've been working really hard to make an amazing event and make this one of the best years yet, and it would be even better if we could have our sisters there supporting us. And you know what? I'm going to give you a great incentive. I'm super fun in my dark hours. I'm pretty awesome, and I get very delirious and say weird things. So you want to be there because it's going to be awesome. And registration closes really soon. We have this awesome Dancer Week coming up starting this Monday, and there's lots of fun events. So register now, and $250 is not that bad. I have to raise $500, so you should feel bad for me. But I will help you. I'm really good at sending out emails. I've had to secure all donations for myself as well as for the event. So I'm pretty good at getting that job done. So hit me up if you need help talking the money talk, and please do it. It's honestly a life-changing experience, and it's really fun.
Hi guys, so I know a lot of you are so hesitant, and we've been drilling this into your brains, sign up for a DemonTHON, sign up for DemonTHON, but we're not doing this to market Chi Omega as an involved chapter. What we really are trying to do is get you guys to have just an amazing experience. It's inexplicable just when you're there, when you see the amount total up and seeing the families cry from happiness, these parents who have had to see their children go through the worst types of illnesses, ones that most of us, or actually some of us in our chapter, could imagine because they have been treated by Lurie's. It's just phenomenal. And I'm not big on being deep or whatever, but there's certain things in life, you have to have passions. Without passion in life, it's meaningless. So just doing something for someone else gives you just this inexplicable type of joy. There's just no other way to describe it, and you just really feel you helped someone out and you made a difference and you were part of something greater than yourself, which is why you joined Chi Omega. It was to do that, to be part of something greater, and to help others. That is one of our core values. Our 6 values in Chi O, community service is one of them. I forget which finger, that's probably the wrong one. But please just give it a shot. I promise you won't regret it. Promise.
Hi sisters, it's Teresa here. I just wanted to share a little bit on why I love DemonTHON. I love DemonTHON because it gives me the opportunity to do something selfless, all while having fun and contributing to the greater good. I cannot even begin to explain how crazy, fun, and inspiring the big event is, which is actually a little bit less than a month from today. My favorite thing about DemonTHON is creating these strong connections with these miracle families, and how passionate the DePaul community gets about this cause, and supporting the families of Lurie children's. I won't lie and say that standing and dancing for 24 hours isn't hard, but it's worth every single second. There's no comparable feeling when seeing the faces of these beautiful children and their families light up. And I'm so excited to see all of you there. FTK!
Hi sisters! Happy Easter, happy Sunday. I just wanted to kind of show you guys a quick little picture of me when I was little. Here's me, really cute, I know. And then here's my leg. I don't know if you can see this very well, but I have something called Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, and most of you guys know that I wear a garment on my leg all the time to reduce swelling and, all these medical things really, but I wanted to show you guys that picture today because clearly you can see there's a very significant difference in the way that it looked. I'll show you again. The way that it looked and the way that I am now. You would never guess that I would be able to walk at that point or do anything that I do, dance, run, play volleyball, like all these things. You never would have guessed that when I was born. And I went to Children's for the first 18 years of my life, as a child. And so I just really wanted to show you guys that because without Children's, like, who knows if I would be able to still walk or if I would have had any sort of reduction into what my leg was and to what it is now. So I just wanted to reach out to you guys today because DemonTHON is so important because it gives patients a chance to not only take a break of like all of the medical procedures that they have to go through on like a weekly basis or monthly basis, whatever, but it raises money to allow these kids a chance to walk or a chance to live their life as a normal child. My family definitely wouldn't have been able to afford any of the procedures that I had to go through and surgeries if it weren't for these donations and if it weren't for this participation. So I just wanted to reach out to you guys today because I really would love to see you guys at DemonTHON, whether that be dancing, volunteering, even stopping by. And right now, like, we don't have nearly the numbers that we want for DemonTHON, and it's not too late to sign up. It would mean so much to me and A-Rod and all of the patients that went to Children's if you guys participated. It would really, really be great. And even if you can't participate for the full 24 hours, I know that's really intimidating, you can definitely still visit. Like, if you have to pay at the door, obviously it's going to go to Children's, but you can definitely visit. And volunteering, obviously, you can get your hours in. So it would just mean a lot to me. It'd mean a lot to A-Rod and everybody, all of your sisters who have been putting in a lot of time and effort into making this event happen. This is where the DePaul community comes together, and you don't really see that often because we really don't have the spirit like a lot of state schools. So this is where you can see that school spirit and that pride and that, community with everybody. So it would really mean a lot to me if you guys came. All right, love you guys.
Hi ladies, it's A-Rod. As you guys know, I've been involved in DemonTHON for the past 3 years. I've participated as a volunteer, but I've also spoken sharing my experience with the hospital, and I've been on the committee for 2 years in a row. Lurie H. Robert, hospital has been very important and very dear and near to my heart. Some of you might know I was a patient there for at least 20 years until I got kicked out because I was too old, which is such a bummer. But anyway, they were very helpful. I actually got diagnosed with my disease from one of the doctors there when I was about 8 months old, and I had ever since then I had been going there. During my high school years, I had a lot of health issues. I began having nerve pain, just all the unmanageable pains that you could imagine. So I started going to cardiology, pulmonary, endless doctors. It was insane. I was on 12 medications. Some of them were like really hardcore narcotics, which had really bad effects on my body. So I had to miss school a lot. I practically had, I think it was about 170, close to 200 visits in 1 year, which was my sophomore year, which is a lot because most of us don't visit the doctor that often. So I practically spent there my time day and night trying to figure out what could happen. Unfortunately for me, not a lot of tests can be done. So like getting blood drawn, getting into an MRI machine, sort of the basic doctor things that you guys could probably do. They couldn't do it on me. So they had to base a diagnosis on the symptoms I had and the physical aspects that I had. They had to kind of base it off that, and that was really hard because a lot of the symptoms I had could fall under 5 things and not knowing exactly what it was. So that was very difficult, but my doctors never gave up. They were always there trying to figure out ways of what to do. So I was doing water therapy, I was doing biofeedback, I was doing meditation, taking medication, just everything that you could imagine. And like Shannon said at chapter on Sunday, that when you guys got up and standing, not a lot of children are able to stand on their feet because of health issues. Um, a lot of people don't know this, but I used to be in a wheelchair for close to 3 years. I couldn't stand very long. I had really severe back pain. I couldn't walk long distances, so I would go to school in a wheelchair. Then I got a power chair, and that's how I would get around places. And so I would have either my mom push me or an assistant push me at school, or sometimes friends would push me. But I was in a wheelchair, and that's not very fun. So this is my little bargain of plea that if you can, you still have time to register for DemonTHON. It is an awesome experience. You will not regret it, I assure you. Even if you can't be there the 24 hours, there is volunteer opportunity. So take advantage of that, not only to spend time with your sisters, but also to see the DePaul community come together from different backgrounds, different organizations, just for this one cause is just amazing, especially because you'll get to meet and see families from the hospital, and they're really inspirational. They're very cute, very playful. You'll have fun, and DemonTHON this year has good things coming their way, so you'll never get bored. And not only myself, but Lily, Lee, Teresa, Shannon, Alicia, Annie, and Shobes are a part of DemonTHON. So come support your sisters. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask anyone that's involved in DemonTHON. I'm promising you, you won't regret it. It's the best experience. It's all for the kids. Bye, guys.